Welcome to Beaded Doilies by Shell. In this video I'm going to be showing you how I lay out my finished squares and take pictures for sewing the cubes together. So once I have finished the squares and added the support, I lay out my squares. Now here I don't have the actual squares because they're too large for this space. So I've taken my pictures and cut them out to be the squares. But I take the squares and I lay them out in the messages to match up with the diagram. And then over here on the side, I have my fronts and backs. And what I do, now I don't normally lay them out on the diagram because, like I said, my squares are too big. But for the video, as I have limited space, I will be laying them on the diagram. What I do is I take the first message and I lay it out. So we have A1 here, and it stays right side up. So I put A1, and we have 2, then 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Then we go to the E, and E1 is here, and you need to turn it upside down. Now when you have them and you want to eye and try to make sure to leave enough space for the other pieces you're going to be adding into your diagram. Now E2 is right here. It is also upside down, so you turn your piece upside down. E3 is also upside down, and E4 is upside down. Then we find E5, which is right side up, then 6, 7, and 8. And I find as long as you go through the message this way, you can get your pieces in the right places pretty easily. Now we need C1, which is here, and we turn it to its side. Then C2, we turn it the other direction. C3, we turn it this way. C4, we turn this way. Then we have C5 here, which we turn this way. Then 6, we turn this direction. 7, also turn this direction. And 8, which we turn this direction. Then we have D. D1 is here and it's right side up. D2 is here and is also right side up. D3 is right side up. And D4 is right side up. Then we have D5 upside down. D6 is upside down. D7 upside down. And D8 is upside down. Then we do our fronts and backs. Front 1, we need 3-1, so 3 seems to be covered. How did that work out? Oh no, that's, I always do this. Okay, I need 3-1, it's over here. So we take the first front, top corner, and we want to match this to this, so that means your piece is like this, and you want to turn it so that this 3 is now on top, and we put that there. Then we have 3-3, which is here. We also want to take it and turn it this direction. 3-5 is over here. And this one we're going to turn the other way because we want to turn it so this is on top. So we're going to go this direction with it. And then 3-7, we also are going to go this way with it. Now I find these numbers a little harder to follow than I do these. So if you wanted to do the diagram differently, you could. I'm thinking about doing it for myself a little differently, but for now this is how I have it. Now here we have 4-4, so 4-4, and we want to turn our piece this way. Then 4-3, It's up here, and we want to turn the piece this direction, and 2, 2 is over here. We want to turn the piece this direction, and 2, 1 is here, and we want to turn our piece this direction. And then you do the backs also. Once you have your all laid out, then you can take each one, and you want to look at the second number, and these would be your number 1 cube. And what I do is I then put them in little bags with the number of the cube, which, like I said, is the second number, or like T2. This would be cube 2, and I put all of these, after I've taken the picture, into this bag. And then I use the picture when I sew the cube together, because it's a little easier, especially if you have front and back designs, to use a picture when sewing your cube together. Like I said, you won't be able to lay it on the diagram probably, especially if you use FacetedBeadArt cubes. But you know, you can use the diagram to lay it out and then take pictures and then sew your cubes together. And I hope that you will find that useful.